Bawumia.
Your Majesty, I am here in my capacity as the leader and flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, as part of my rounds to plead with the people and to say to the people to vote for me as the presidential candidate to be president of Ghana, and in Lambussie to vote for Dr. Bright Baligi to be the member of parliament again for this constituency. Your Majesty and chiefs who are present here, this year's election is indeed a historic election for Ghana, because this election is a choice between two candidates. It's a straight choice between two candidates who both happen to come from the northern part of Ghana. It's either going to be Dr. Bawumia as president or John Mahama as president. So we have been given the opportunity in the north to end and the privilege to produce a president for Ghana. But we all know that John Mahama has been president before. Dr. Bawumia has not yet been president. I have been vice president. But I have done some work. And John Mahama has also done some work. So we have to look at the two to see who will be best for Ghana, who will be best for the north, and who will be best for Lambussie constituency. That is very, very important. When John Mahama was president, there's very little he can show in the north as far as development is concerned. It's very little. If you look at the vehicle that he produced to develop the northern parts of Ghana, that was the Savannah Accelerated Development Authority, SADA. I don't know if you can point to a SADA project in Lambussie constituency. One, not even 5 or 6, just one. You cannot point to. And we cannot point to any SADA projects in the north. But that was where we spent hundreds of millions of dollars for northern development. Eventually, they told us that they reared guinea fowls, which flew to Burkina Faso, so we couldn't see them. Let me make one point. In the 8 years of the last NDC government, 8 years, the whole of the 8 years, they couldn't complete one major road in the whole of the Upper West region. Just one for 8 years. If you also look at what we have done and what he did, you see that he opposed the free senior high school education. He said if he had the money, he wouldn't spend it. His people said it was 419. We couldn't do it. We insisted that we needed to do the free senior high school education. I was very committed to it because I know our people in the north were struggling with school fees. We implemented free senior high school education. And today we are seeing the benefits. Senior high school students have increased from 800,000 to 1.4 million. Your Majesty, think about it. 60 years of independence, 60 years, we had 800,000 senior high school students. But after free SHS of just 7 years, we added 600,000 to it. So that is telling you. And what is even more important for us is that in terms of the increase in enrollment, this year you had about 500,000 students enrolling in senior high school. But the top 5 regions in Ghana, out of the 16 regions, the first 5 in enrollment in the senior high school were all from the 5 northern regions. All of them, top 5. That means that we are topping the league in enrollment into senior high school. It tells you that we were suffering the most from our inability to pay school fees.